Good evening. I'm Mark Kiesling.
And I'm Julie Williams. Right now, healthcare workers across the U.S. have their eyes on Tennessee. A nurse was criminally prosecuted for a deadly mistake.
Many medical professionals worry this could set a new standard for medical malpractice. News 3's Madeline Parker joins us live with more.
Mark, Julie, in 2017, Redonda Vaught, a nurse at Vanderbilt University Medical Center, gave the wrong medication to a patient admitted for a brain injury. That patient was declared brain dead by the time the error was discovered. 2 years later, Vaught was arrested and was convicted last week of gross neglect of an impaired adult and negligent homicide. Tonight, medical professionals and legal experts worry what this case means for the future of medicine. The unfortunate reality of medicine is medical mistakes are nothing new. How the Tennessee court pursued Redonda Vaught's case, however, is out of the ordinary.
We use our civil tort system for things such as negligence and malpractice. It is very rare to pursue negligence under the criminal law. In fact, many states don't even permit prosecutions for criminal negligence unless it relates to the negligent operation of a motor vehicle.
Vaught reportedly admitted her mistake following the patient's death and worked with investigators willingly. But those in the medical field worry that Vaught's fate could create a ripple effect through the medical community.
It's quite possible that any nurse or physician who's engaged in some negligent act, I'm worried that those folks will be much slower to disclose, lest the disclosure ends up resulting in criminal prosecution.
Dr. Marcia Ryan is not alone with her thinking. Nurses on Facebook have expressed their unease. One says, does she need to face consequences? Yes. Should she go to prison? No. It sets a terrible precedent for the future of nursing. It feels like yet another attack on the entire profession. Another added, I'm in healthcare in the physical therapy department, and this verdict has me scared every second of the day I'm with a patient. Medical professionals say a lot of progress has been made in the last few years in regards to malpractice, but fear could ruin that progress, as well as the potential for bringing new nurses into the field.
It's rather a stunning setback, I think, also for that notion of recruiting and retaining nurses.
As Vaught's sentencing date gets closer, those in the profession say this decision could impact everyone in medicine.
This doesn't just apply to nurses, it also applies to physicians or physical therapists or respiratory therapists or anyone else who comes in contact with the patient during a hospital stay. So it's really quite concerning.
Vaught faces 3 to 6 years in prison for neglect and 1 to 2 years for negligent homicide. Her sentencing hearing is May 13th. Live in studio, Madeline Parker, News 3.